Hello people, this is Ready Rob Boxing. I'm here today with another video, and we're here to talk about Errol Spence and Crawford. We're going to talk about strategy. How can each fighter win the fight and what they got to do to win the fight. I want to start by saying that this is an evenly matched fight that we have here, guys. No fighter is that much better than each other. So I feel like it's going to be tit for tat. First mistake, and I feel like for Errol Spence to win this fight, he had to apply pressure and keep a tight defense. Don't punch when Crawford punch. Tighten up, block it, roll off of it, however, but do not punch when he punch. Because if you don't punch when he punch, he ain't got to worry about getting caught with nothing that he don't see. And that's what most fighters do. They always try to punch with Crawford, and you cannot punch with him. So the main thing Spence has to do is control the distance, use his jab, apply his pressure. Apply his pressure the whole fight. Go to Terrence Crawford's body, slow him down early. Use his jab in close shots. Use his body size. Put the weight on him, Make Terrence Crawford uncomfortable. Because if Crawford is comfortable in the ring, then he's going to have his way. But Spence, he's a fighter. He make all fighters uncomfortable. So that's what makes this a hell of a fight. If Spence do everything that I said, then he can come out on top on this fight. All he need to do is apply the pressure, use that consistent jab. Sometimes box with him, but don't punch with him. That's the main thing. Don't punch with him. If you don't punch with him, it could be a 12-round fight, and he can win on the scorecards. Because he actually throw the most punches, and he lands a lot. Spence got good accuracy too, though. So, and you could definitely see it after all his fights. He definitely had people looking transform, because that eye be looking like, God damn. Because Ugas, he definitely put it to him. He had that short little sneaky uppercut in the middle. Like when they in the inside, got that little sneaky uppercut and then come with the hook, then go to that body. Like that's all he got to do. And don't just pull out, roll out, or go to the left side and slide out. Don't pull back, because if you pull back, Terrence Crawford, he's a good counterpuncher. He can land something over the top, or he can land something underneath, So the main thing is just don't pull back. Slide to the left or slide out the right, to keep that high guard. Do not punch with that man, because that's the only reason he get knockouts, because a lot of these guys want to punch with him. You can't punch with a guy that got more speed than you. So the main thing is you guard up, boom, roll something. You can at least roll off of something, boom, boom, and throw a hook off of something, So at the end of the day, that's the main thing that they have to do. If Errol Spence do all that I said, then he's able to win this fight, hands down. Hands down. Terrence Bud Crawford, he has to be himself. He has to be himself. If he is himself, then Terrence Crawford have a good possibility of winning this fight. Like Crawford stay on the outside box, Use that jab. Throw him some hooks around, Go to the body. You got to go to the body on Errol Spence. If you don't go to the body, then Errol Spence is going to walk him down all night. Give Errol Spence something to think about. Give him something to think about. And I feel like Crawford need to start off in the southpaw. Don't start off in unorthodox, because when you start off in orthodox, you lose rounds. You cannot lose rounds against Errol Spence. You lose rounds against Errol Spence, you're liable to lose the whole fight, because you're going to be playing catch-up. And you can't play catch-up with a guy that's consistently coming at you, put pressure on you, using the jab, going to the body, hitting you everywhere that he can hurt you to break you down. You don't want to be behind, because you'll catch yourself trying to catch up and get caught too. Terrence Crawford done got caught and dropped before. And I feel like if he get caught against Errol Spence, early in the round, if he get caught early in the round, like he did against what's his name? Kavalauskas. If he get caught early in the round and there's 2 minutes left, bro, Errol Spence gonna stop him. It's a possibility he'll stop him, but I don't see that happening. I don't see it happening. I believe Terrence Crawford is a smart, intelligent fighter. He's patient. He definitely get out of character, you know what I'm saying, once he get hit. But in this fight, he better channel that because he liable to get caught as well. And we didn't see Terrence Crawford get caught. But only thing about him getting caught is that they never counted it in none of his fights. You know, he got dropped by Kavalauskas. They didn't count the knockdown, but it was definitely a knockdown. You know, the biased and delusional people, they're going to be like, no, he didn't get knocked down, man. It was clearly put, no, he rocked him and hit him with a couple punches and that he went down. That's exactly what I seen. I ain't blind. So when we talking about being patient, being smart, and being conservative, that's what Terrence Crawford have to do. You know what I'm saying? Pick your shots, you know. Definitely got to use your feints. Because coming in with Errol Spence, you can't just come in on him because he got a consistent jab. That jab going to be in your face all night. And I noticed when he fought Kell Brook was able to use the jab and to kind of out-jab Terrence Crawford until he switched into the southpaw stance. So I just believe Terrence Crawford need to not go orthodox. He need to come out in the southpaw stance because he fight better. He fight better and he fight quicker. You know what I'm saying? Like if he go orthodox, he's bound to lose round after round after round. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he that good. He get hit with too many right hands over the top. Orthodox. He kind of channeled the jab better when he's southpaw. So if Terrence Crawford come out southpaw versus southpaw, then he got a better chance to start off fast. If you don't, he'll find himself fighting from behind. And normally Crawford, he fight a couple rounds before he turn southpaw. But as soon as he get hit with something, he kind of be like, yeah, I ain't like that now. Let me get that back. I'm finna turn southpaw. That's exactly what he do. So I just believe that it's going to come down to mental toughness. It's going to come down to heart. It's going to come down to grit. It's about who really want this fight because each man is that talented to where it ain't really a difference. You could tilt the scales. It's like a, you know, that's what it's like. You can't really say who can really win this fight. You know what I'm saying? You don't really know. You can just predict like, man, this could possibly happen, but you don't really know. So I just feel like it's an evenly matched fight. And come July 29th, we in for one of the greatest fights ever. It's so built up that I feel the energy. Like, you know, I be acting like I'm finna fight. You know what I'm saying? Because I be feeling like, damn, we've been waiting all this time. Like, the build up, I feel the energy. I'm telling you, that night, the world gonna stop for that fight. Errol Spence Crawford for Undisputed. The world gonna stop for that fight. We waited 5 years. 5 years for that fight. And we now got it. So I'm gonna end that there. I want you guys to subscribe to Ready Rod Boxing channel. I want y'all to like and comment and tell me what y'all think and what y'all think each fighter need to do to win this fight because it's about to go down. When I say it's about to go down, it's about to go down. Because neither one of these guys are scared of each other. None of them. So when you got two guys that feel like they're the best, you're going to get the best of them. You know what I'm saying? So I'm so happy that we got this fight. And I want to thank Terrence Crawford. I want to thank Errol Spence. I don't care who win or lose this fight. I appreciate these guys giving us history. This fight will make history. somebody will go down as the greatest welterweight to ever live. And that's a lot to say, because you got to say undisputed 4-belt era. You have to go down as one of the greatest to ever live. Because which welterweight have went in the 4-belt era and got every single belt, even the Ring magazine. That's 5 belts on the line. Come July 29th. It's going down. Just like I said, like and subscribe to Ready Ride Boxing channel, and you guys have a good night.